I'm going to make a Pareto chart of this data on a laptop with a trackpad. The first thing I'm going to do is click in A1 and then cell A1. I'm then going to hold my finger down on my trackpad. My left index finger is holding down the trackpad in the lower left corner. And then I slide my other finger down, my right finger down, and my right finger across. This allows me to drag and select a group of cells, as you see here. I will then go to Data, Sort Range. So I've selected the range and I can sort it. I'll tell it I have a header row because I do. I want to sort it in order by COVID-19 cases. So I'll click on Sort. That's the wrong order. That's from smallest to largest. But a Pareto order is largest to smallest. So I'll go back to Sort Range. I'm using my finger to navigate. The data has a header row, and I'll tell it again that I want to sort by COVID-19 cases, and I want it in the reverse order. That's the key to getting a Pareto chart. The table has to be in order. Notice I did not click on row 1 to freeze it. Now all I need to do is go on the right here to Insert Chart. Click on Insert Chart. I'll get a pie chart. That's not a Pareto chart. This is a Pareto chart, the column chart, arranged from largest to smallest for COVID-19 cases in the Pacific. The FSM is not on this chart because we don't have any cases. In fact, on the scale of the chart, you can barely detect cases for Kauai, Fiji, and Solomons. Their numbers are very, very small compared to the numbers in Oahu, which includes Honolulu. Oahu is indeed one of the most heavily affected island in the Pacific at this point. So that's a Pareto chart on a laptop. You don't click on row 1 to freeze it. That's a technique you have to use on a cell phone or mobile device, and the course was designed to students who might have only a cell phone or mobile device. Those are harder to use. But a laptop, you have all the capabilities of a computer. You do have to learn to use your trackpad. This is a 2-finger operation. I click on A1, hold down on my trackpad, I tap on my trackpad, and drag. Do be careful. If you tap twice, you will undoubtedly land in the cell for editing. If you do a double tap, see, I'm now in the cell. And now if I try to drag, I cannot because my cursor is sitting in here. I'm inside the cell. So I have to click outside, click back on top, 1 click, and then hold my left finger down, drag with my right, or vice versa, depending if you're left or right-handed. So it's a matter of getting used to one's equipment that one is using and learning how to operate things like the trackpad, I suspect. It's much different on a mobile device, as was shown in another video. You cannot do this 2-finger click and hold and drag operation. I hope that helps. I'm creating a Pareto chart, but it's also a general rule for selecting any data that you want to graph in whatever form one wants to graph it or to copy it to other places. You have to select it first.